Today we're going to talk about taking care of flower beds and making them so that you can make them look better, make them last through the summer. A lot of people have asked me, how do you make them look good all the way through July and August? The bottom line is, like anything else, if you take care of it, it takes care of you. You don't take care of it, it won't take care of you at all. Flowers, much like any other thing that makes a seed or a fruit, blooms to make seed. You can see from right here we have a lot of seed pods here. This snapdragon here has pretty much with these stalks done all they're going to do. So the best thing to do is to cut those stalks down, because what happens is the plant takes and puts all of its energy into producing those seeds and less energy into producing these blooms. So if we cut them down, then what happens is we force the plant to start producing more blooms again because it wants to produce more seeds. So something like this, you can get this at Lowe's. I think they're like $12. You would simply come down and right here, you can see, simply snip it. Same with this stalk. Snip it. This stalk is the same way. And you would do this until you get all the ones that have a lot of bloom buds or bloom seed pods in them, so as to help in making the plant produce more blooms. It will also cause it to actually want to bush out more. These are the rocket snapdragons, and as you can see, I've kind of bushed these out for the customer. And one of the ways we've done this is we've, on a weekly basis, come in here and done exactly what I've done here. Instead of it being one big single shoot, we have these beautiful bushy plants that you see here. This big one here, you can see, I'm going to come in and I'm going to snip him just above where you can see all those stalks where more will come out. We'll take him out and he'll make more. This guy here, he's just about done all he's going to do. You can see he's only got a few blooms compared to the rest of them here. We're going to go ahead and take him out as well. Now, right now we'll leave this guy alone. He'll be next week when I come over here and do this yard. But as you can see, we're just coming in here, making sure we get these seed pods. These petunias, we're going to do the same thing. Just nip them. Right, make sure that you get where the seed pod is, what they call the ovary. If you remember in school when they talked about all this, you pretty much can apply to what you learned in science class. If you remember back in high school, it was 20 years for me. I don't know how long it is for you, but So we just come in here and the dead blooms. Oops, got a good one there, but you're going to do that. That's no big deal. So, come over here. We have some dianthus here. We'll do the same thing for it. We'll just come in here and just kind of prune it a little bit. Kind of like cutting grass. Nothing special. Not a very complicated thing. It doesn't have to be an arduous task by any stretch of the imagination. People ask, how do you tell the difference between seed and new blooms? I'll show you. Take these snapdragons for instance. You can see we have a very defined swollen pod here. You compare the pod, get it in focus for you, compare the pod to this bloom right here, or even this one here. You can see there's a big difference in the shape. This is pretty much has sealed itself off. These are just waiting to bust open. Petunias are the same way. If you look, you look at the bloom, you see how it's got green look to it, and it's waiting to open up. But then when you look at the spent bloom, you can see the difference in the way the pod looks. And then if I could find one, see this one here is 1-2 bloom. But if we look, see here's a bud of a bloom to come. But I'm trying to find you a good example of one that's not. You can see, I don't know if you can see it in there, but you can see how it's kind of got that dimple in it. That's because the pod has closed up. It's now ready to make seed. So there you go. Hopefully that will answer some of the questions that people have asked about how to prune and clean their flowers up so that they make them last longer through the season. Stay tuned for more videos to come.